It's Sunday and I was going to go bicycling, but then it started raining. So I thought, okay, I'm going to keep on prepping for the trip to Cleveland for the National Health Association conference. So here I am. I thought I'm making a wrap. I might as well go live. I'm Janet, the plant powered peddler, and I like to show ideas on how to stay compliant with just whole plant food when traveling. So I've been wanting to try this Tun-No fish SeaVeg wrap, but I left the word fish out of it because I don't want to even pretend to eat fish. So I have so the Tun-No SeaVeg wrap. There's the making of the wrap, and then there's making the filling, the Tun-No fish filling, and there's tartar sauce. So the sea wrap I'm ready to make now, and then I'm soaking sunflower seeds for the Tun-No fish filling. It doesn't say how long to soak them. So I'll probably soak them overnight and make it tomorrow. And then the tartar sauce is with a cup of soaked cashews. And I think I might make that sauce and just leave the cashews out. Hi, Anne. Long time no see. Are you okay? Okay, so I am starting with the creation of the wrap. And she even says when to start making everything. So this is 12 hours before serving. Well, I'm going to take them. Hi, Jean. I'm going to take these wraps on the trip with me. So it's going to be Wednesday before I eat them, but I've got time today. So, okay, Ann. Well, as long as it's just life and you're good, that's great. So even though I'm not eating, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on the third day, so 2 days, it'll cook until it'll dehydrate until tomorrow, and then I'll just put it in between parchment paper and keep it in the refrigerator in this big Ziploc that I've got that I just leave it open. So that's what holds my wraps. At least that's what I'm going to try, and I'm even going to pack them in the suitcase that way. I have everything but the bagel wraps in the dehydrator right now, and they are just about ready to pull out. So I'll pull those out and I'll put these in. And Lissa usually does them at night so that they just dry all night. But mine seemed to take so long, and it was raining now. So now's when I'm going to do it. So I've got all my ingredients out here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a 2-gallon bag, Jean. It's bigger, definitely bigger than a 1-gallon bag, so it says it on it. Doesn't say it on it, but I'm pretty sure this is a 2-gallon bag. All right, so I've got to blend all this stuff. So I'm going to bring down my blender. And I'll probably do similar stuff tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night I'll make the filling for my Zoom. But I've got the lawn all mowed. I got the garden. I've just been watering it every day. I got all my stuff out to pack, but I don't want to put it in yet because by Tuesday I'll forget what I put in today, and then I'll have to take it all back out anyways to make sure that I've got everything. And I do want to go for a ride on Tuesday, so I want to have everything done tomorrow so that I can just ride, relax on Tuesday, and head out on Wednesday. And Wednesday, I have to be up at like 4 a.m. because I'm going to catch the 5:20 ferry. So how long did it take to rolling the wrap down pat? Yeah, I still don't have rolling the wrap down pat, but I want lots of practice. So I'm going to make at least these two, and then the two everything but the bagel. So I have 4 wraps, and I just like practicing doing it. Even just spreading it to get it ready to go in the dehydrator. That takes practice too. So I highly recommend just making a bunch of them, and I'll let you know when I get it down pat. Lissa, she's made hundreds of them. Okay, so I chopped up some broccoli here for this wrap. So 3 cups of broccoli, and I got like 90 grams of spinach. And then, of course, onion. Lots of onion. I've got mostly sweet onion here. I need a little bit more, so I've got just a little bit of red onion to get to the weights that she likes. And I am filling up this blender. And then a bunch of dates. I use a lot more dates than she does, so her dates must be really big because I go with the weight. And then a couple of nori sheets. How long do they stay fresh? Well, I've had them in the refrigerator for quite a few days. I think she says up to a week. They do, how the refrigerator dries things out. So one of my friends, Susie, she even freezes her wraps. So Lissa says she did that and it cracked. So I guess we just have to experiment. But they're so good, I don't let them sit around long. In fact, I might start eating this everything but the bagel wrap, and then I'll make another one for taking on the trip. Let's see, I need scissors. I'll cut this up a little bit. I should have this to where you can see the blender. You can see how full it's getting already. So I got a notice from Alaska Airlines, and they wanted to know if I wanted to change my flight to the red eye. And then they'd give me $25. $25, can you believe it? I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. No way am I going to take a red eye flight for a measly $25. They used to give you, a voucher for a free flight anywhere. 3 garlic cloves. And there's some tahini in this. And I'm using tahini that I poured the oil off of. Let's see, where's my little spoon? Dig it out with this spoon. So it's pretty thick because there's no oil in it, but that's what I like to do. It's pretty tough, when you see all that oil to actually want to eat it. No thanks. Even though it would be the whole food. It's just so simple to pour it off the top. I just like the flavor. I don't want the fat. Okay, and then I've got some dulse and onion powder in here. And that's it. Now I'm going to put in 2 cups of water. That's how simple this is, you guys. Really, it's so simple. You just gather all that up and toss it in the blender. I just take it over how darn easy it is. Get 2 cups of water out in the turkey. Make sure this is 2 cups. I got a little bit overzealous here. I've had 2 people call me today asking me about Whole Foods, which is pretty exciting. Okay, I'm going to pour this in. And I've still got the psyllium husk and the chia seeds. I'm going to flip this over. I scored at the Goodwill, got some skirts for the conference, and Costco had some leggings for me. Pretty cool. I'm excited. Got some clothes that actually fit me. All right, let's see if I can turn this thing on. It's pretty fast. This is going to take a little bit to get it to blend. Exactly. Steps today, Gene. Where are those steps? Vitamins are really something. All right. Now we got to put in the psyllium husk. Oops, there's a piece of spinach fell out. So I got 25 grams of psyllium husk. And I got 20 grams of chia that I just ground. And that is my wrap. And I'll just pulse this a few times and go grab my sheets. Get those in here. This doesn't actually look as full as it does when I'm doing everything but the bagel wrap, but I hope it's enough. All right, top goes back on. Let's pulse it. All right. Then let me go grab my flipped sheets from the refrigerator. And I'll set them out here. And we'll pour it and spread it. It keeps on clearing and then it clouds up and rains again. So I was going to go riding today, but I've done 2.5 miles. I'll probably, I don't know. I might still get out there. Let me go get my sheets and check on the rest here. Yeah, I can bring those out and show you once I get these poured. So I've got, I'm going to be 3 weeks riding to Spokane at the end of July. So I'm hoping that Connie can help out. Oh, another thing I've got going here is I'm making her hummus. So I soaked chickpeas and sprouted them and stuck them in the freezer. And then I took them out of the freezer and I put a cup of them into my food processor here. And I'm making Lissa's sun-dried tomato hummus. So it's got chickpeas in it, onion, tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, and a little bit of hummus. And so I'll go ahead and process that up too. I was letting the chickpeas thaw a little bit more. That'll be, I'm gonna use that as filling in my wraps that I take on my trip. All right, let's scrape the sides. It always wants to climb up the sides of the food processor, doesn't it? Oh boy, it sure smells good though. She does sun-dried tomato hummus and a carrot hummus. That's looking pretty good. So let me show you the consistency of this. Here it is, raw hummus. See if I got it all mixed in here. Looks like I do. Maybe a little bit more. I have the recipe because she uses 2 cups of chickpeas. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get through all of that, but I'll bet you I could take this hummus and get it through the airport. Let me go a little bit more here because there's some chunks of tomato in there, which isn't the worst thing in the world. What's wrong with a few chunks of tomato? All right. So, shall we try some? I think I better. Let's see. Get a spoon here. I'll get a fork. So, there it is. Very tasty. Oh. That is good. That is going to be just fine for my filling. I might just go with that instead of making the cashew filling. This is a much better option. Or I mean the cashew tartar sauce. Maybe I'll stick some of that in. Of course, she does a whole cup of cashews. I have some mung beans. Maybe I'll use those. Why not use beans? I have some sprouted mung beans. Same thing. I soaked them, sprouted them, and then I wait a second. And then I froze them. Got them over here somewhere here. Here's my sprouted mung beans. So maybe I'll just stick those in. How much are these? Just says mung beans. Looks like it's about a half a cup. So I might try that. All right, this is the moment. I need to spread this. First, I'll get it out on the trays. Boy, I'm going to have some of that for lunch. It is really good. Might have to have one of those everything but the bagel wraps for lunch. See, I could have half of one today and the other half tomorrow. And then I just have Tuesday's lunch that I have to make. Which, of course, I'm trying not to buy any groceries because I'm leaving. All right. So here is my wrap goop. Let's see if it'll pour. Here we go. It's thicker than the everything but the bagel mixture. So maybe that'll make up for it not being as voluminous. Smells good. Smells like spinach. So you're supposed to spread it evenly. Something blue in here. What that is. What is that? Oh, what is that? It's a piece of something. What do I have that's blue? Toothbrush? I don't know. There's another piece of that. I don't know what that is. Okay. Every bit of this out. Don't want to waste any. Looks so good. Yum. I wonder if this is Nate's favorite wrap. I don't know if he likes it for the wrap or for the filling or for the tartar sauce. Guess I should have asked. But Jennifer was naming off a few of the different wraps the other day, and I want to make every single one of them. So the thing about everything but the bagel wrap is the ingredients are so prevalent in our kitchens because there's an apple, white fleshed sweet potato, and of course onions. And one of us, she calls for sweet onions, but I've used other onions before, and I have some yellow onions that really need using up. So I might just do that. I love that everything but the bagel wrap. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure how well they'll be traveling. And exactly what kind of situation I'll have, but I will find out. I've called the hotel a number of times to ask them things like, making sure there's a microwave and a refrigerator in my room, because apparently all the rooms don't have them. And their website even says they have an airport shuttle, but they don't have one. I was looking up where the closest grocery store is, and it's 2.5 miles away. There's actually 3 of them, 2.5 miles away, all right next to each other. So that's an idea for tomorrow or Wednesday night. If I've got any energy left, I would like to go because we won't start getting fed until Friday night. So we've got Wednesday night, all day Thursday, and evening and night, and all day Friday until dinner. So we got the Vitamix tour on Friday morning. So Thursday we want to go do the hike in the national park. So it's about 11 or 12 miles away to the south. So we'll probably get an Uber to get to that. And that'll be Jennifer and I take a nice hike. So it sounds like I'll mostly be walking this trip, which is fine. I love walking, hiking. Okay. This one's nice, the way it spreads. I like this. Spreads more easily than the everything but the bagel is more liquidy. So it takes a little bit more to get it to spread, but this is pretty cool. This is almost like spreading icing. You know, it's got that thicker consistency. I wonder how it'll dry, but it'll have lots and lots of time. Wow, that's nice, isn't it? Boy, smooth. Where'd you guys go? You disappeared, or did I lose my chat? All right, so now we'll do this one. There's that blue stuff again. Huh. Boy, it's like a piece of blue rubber. I wonder where it would be from. I'm checking this to see if it's one of you telling me there's something wrong with what I'm doing. Oh, okay. No. All right. Get in the corners there. And then you got to get enough in the corners so that they don't get all dry before the rest of the wrap. There's another piece of that blue stuff. Something must have fallen into the blender and it blended up with everything else. Question is what is it? I have no idea, you guys. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Feels like a piece of silicone. So I had a call on water fasting today, and I recommended they talk with Dr. Goldhammer. We had such an interesting, I really enjoyed talking with him. That was worth the price of admission right there. It's just getting to talk to Dr. Goldhammer. I didn't really see him much while I was there at True North. He's so busy. But here comes my... Hey, Carol. I'm on YouTube. Just let you know.
You what?
I'm on YouTube Live.
Yeah, okay, I just assumed that, so I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah. Well, you could say something. You can come say hi if you want.
Oh,
I accidentally blended something into my wrap here.
no.
It's blue, something blue. I have no clue what it is.
No.
Yeah,
Something blue.
yeah. Very strange.
Huh.
Keep picking them out.
Huh.
I don't know what it is. These pretty wraps, though. This is a Tun-No fish wrap, SeaVeg wrap. So it's got nori in it and dulse.
Mm.
and spinach, onion.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Spreads very nicely.
Hey, you know that the cherry stand guy?
Yeah,
He's got all kinds of fruits there now.
yeah, they've had all kinds of fruits, but the last cherries we got were kind of disappointing, so I haven't been stopping there.
Oh, okay. But they're all like not sprayed stuff.
That's what he says.
Wow.
I don't know if they all are. The cherries are no spray,
Yeah.
but
I'll have
according to what
listen.
they're saying, I don't know if they would tell us that just to tell us what we want to hear, or
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah.
All right. Well, good luck with your preparation there.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Everybody's gone quiet. Maybe I'm the only one here. Oh no, there's people on. Okay, so
What happened to Mr. Speedy?
he went to see his son.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. They meet in Edmonds and at Claire's.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we get caught up with each other.
I was wondering the other day even if he still talked to his kids or not.
Right, so there we have it. Here's the 2 wraps. They are ready to go into the dehydrator. So I will bring it out and show you what I've got so far with the done everything but the bagel wraps. Let's see here. I also baked some potatoes for the road. Gotta have my emergency potatoes, right? Potato in my bag.
So I'm going to run to St. Michael's to visit my client, or perhaps former client.
Oh. All right, see you later. Okay. So here is my Excalibur. And here is my everything but the bagel wrap. And I think it's about as dry as it's going to get. So I will go ahead and get these in. Let's start again. And there you have it. So I might just have to have one of these today so I can get more practice rolling. But I have to make the fillings yet. So I've got some lettuce and cabbage and the raw hummus. So I shouldn't have any problems putting something together. Just want to see here if anyone here. Oops. Sometimes my chat freezes. So I just thought I'd ask. But that's a wrap. Thanks for watching me today. And tomorrow I'll do my Zoom. So I hope some of you can make it. And I will do more prep for the trip. Whatever's left to do. because I want to be done by tomorrow night. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.